Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio December 23, 2021. For many reasons, you should keep your cool if suddenly things don't turn out the way you would have thought. It seems that the fact that Mercury enters Scorpio directly is causing you to move your energy. It is wise to err, and for that reason, you should not feel bad for changing your ideas suddenly. The moon continues waning, every day less illuminated, but not for that reason with less energy intensity. For you, today, its influence would leave a bit of despair for not meeting your goals as you like. You become too methodical suddenly, so you would restrict yourself in certain things to achieve the lost objectives. Honestly, you could have everything going for you because despite what people say, everything on the outside moves with influences, not in your case. You have struggled to achieve what you have and would continue to do so. This is what the transition of the signs from Virgo to Libra suddenly refers to, which generates a sensation of claw, strength, and energy. You may be confused by the instability of this day. You will certainly have a hard time making decisions. But above all, try not to attach too much importance to the rumors circulating you. People around you will say a lot of things, but you will have to sort out the root of the problem and the unsubstantiated anecdotes. You need results and actions, not unverified information, uncertain promises, and plans. Take the time to think things through before rushing into action. It would be good, however, to give yourself some time for yourself, in complete peace. Disconnect. Your determination will be a real asset. If your idea is good, of course. But take your time because your emotionality puts you in the wheel. Do not make important decisions. Your need for action is on the rise, and it can turn to aggression. Don't pick on those around you. The way you think about love and relationships is put to the test. It has always been a complicated area, and it is even more so today. You have to make an important decision about this and stick to it. One of the best recommendations that you could have today is precisely to change some foods in your diet that are not exactly the healthiest. Despite what would have been said, garlic, in excessive amounts, could irritate the stomach and unpleasant bodily sensations. You could start by recognizing how important it is to know if you are allergic to any food. For this, you would orient yourself with a specialist. Here is a very charming day. You are in a good mood and your family is doing better than ever. On both sides, there is goodwill in the air, and this contributes to general harmony. It seems that an all-powerful presence of a guardian angel is watching over you and your loved ones. You will therefore be able to particularly appreciate the moment spent with them and become aware of all that they bring to you. Your doctor has warned you. If you continue to get entangled in your latent pessimism, you are heading straight for depression. You have accumulated so many questions and doubts within you that it would take too long to answer them point by point. Learn to solve existential equations head-on, not with your arms dangling. Even if it remains difficult to take, try to find a reasonable approach. The solution should come to you as the revelation of your life. An extraordinary day, especially if it is in your interest, to generate many more options than you would have thought before. Directly associated with economic growth, that is why you would have the lucky number 8 available, which would undoubtedly attract various energies related to money. To get it multiplied, start by having an amethyst and green quartz with you. It would be an extraordinary option to attract money. Whatever you do, there will always be a cushion to cushion your fall today. It is a chance. Some are forced to launch into the void without a net. You are the reverse. You can trust your friends blindly and play adventurers. And you can be 100% confident in yourself because your skills will match your desires perfectly. Have fun. You will need to justify fees or negotiations today. Don't let that put you off. Be yourself with dignity. You will need to keep your waiting to have the necessary perspective that will help you act effectively on your accounts. You will have to choose between delegating or quitting complaining so that you can proceed with your plans. You have questions nagging you, struggling to find fallback solutions. Maybe you are too tired for that. You could suddenly find yourself in awe. It is possible that the trine between the Moon and Pluto, which is presented today, leaves good energy in your emotions. Mainly you would have realized that you would have constantly made strange decisions, which were not properly bad, in the sense of relating to people who have nothing to do with you. For your great fortune, you managed to get out of those bad energies with said characters feeling liberated. Today, you could well decide to concretize associations or professional collaborations. If you need capital or just advice, don't rule out your romantic partner from projects that are so important to you. You must also know how to associate your loved one with achievements that engage your common future. Single, do you believe in love at first sight? Of course, you are right, your sky has suffered a lot of weather impacts. First, it was the storm with the departure of your ex. Then, the blizzard came to complete this shipwreck. It was due to the feeling of emptiness left in your daily life. However, good weather is coming. Urgently dispatched on your road, the sun will take care of warming your heart. Your organ will purify itself of all these recent episodes of suffering. Promised, the stage of rebirth has begun. Among all the people who have managed to stay in their jobs, you are one of them. You could feel privileged despite the chaos and fear that it could generate, the fact of suddenly having uncertainty and not knowing the direction where staying in the same workplace would take you until now. For your good energy, today better than ever you could be filled with the illumination of the transit of the signs that would guide you without a doubt to continue with a firm step. You will feel lively, with the impression that you have a store of energy to burn. A fire sign, you are used to being pumped up, but today your abilities are increased. However, starting the week on a roll is not without risk. While it is nice to get up without difficulty, being in the office might seem like nonsense on a beautiful day like this. Save your strength to feast with your friends when your work is done. The day will be complicated, especially at work, for those born in your sign. You are not at the end of your sentences. The stars will not support you financially either. Avoid monetary losses by being careful about your expenses. Games of chance are to be avoided in your daily life. To continue to display your magnificent smile, lean on those close to you who will give you good advice. You should be successful in getting around obstacles, always staying one step ahead. The whole family is on the road to vacation. If the prospect of taking a break makes you happy, but you lack patience. Tired, the slightest noise bothers you and community life exasperates you. Don't worry, your loved ones will let you breathe and give you time to be free. Take the opportunity to catch up on late sleep and find clear thoughts. Your social relationships are diminishing. You pretend to lack time and let your friends down. Getting out of your cave will do you a lot of good.